I thought Rio would be the trip of my life, but I didn't expect to almost lose it there. This story still gives me chills. I was 25, on a solo trip to Rio de Janeiro. My favorite DJ was performing, and I'd done plenty of solo trips before. I felt safe until that night. My Airbnb was perfect, a clean, cozy little house just outside the city. On my first day, everything went great. I met a few travelers, James, Ethan, and Jess. We explored Rio together, saw Christ the Redeemer, Sugarloaf Mountain, beaches, the dream trip. But that night, they had other plans. So I went out alone. On my way back, I stopped by a small, dark restaurant that looked affordable. Only a few people were inside, and one man sitting alone, maybe around 50. As soon as I spoke English to the waiter, he turned to me. He smiled and said, "Your Portuguese sounds very good." I laughed politely, but he wouldn't stop talking, correcting my words, asking personal questions. "Where are you staying?" I lied. Told him I was staying with a friend. But then he said something that made my skin crawl. "You're very sexy when you speak Portuguese." I ate fast and asked for the check. He did the same. I left, walked into the night, dark streets, fewer people. Then, at a crossing, I saw him again, standing across the street watching me. I turned a few corners. Gone. But when I reached my Airbnb and looked back down the street, there he was, standing at the corner, staring. My stomach dropped. He knew where I was staying. I locked every door, called my dad. He told me to stay alert, maybe keep something sharp nearby. Later that night, I tried to shake it off. Called an Uber, went to a house music party, tried to feel normal again. When I came back a few hours later, I sat down to relax. And then I noticed the blinds moving. The kitchen window was open. I had closed everything before I left. My blood went cold. I ran out, called the police, hiding behind a bush across the street until they arrived. When they went inside, I heard shouting in Portuguese. Then, they walked out with someone in handcuffs. It was him, the same man from the restaurant. If I hadn't called the cops, if I'd gone straight to bed, I don't even want to think about what would have happened. He broke in through the window and waited. I left Brazil the next morning, and I've never traveled the same way since.